What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the vlog. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're on the east coast of Canada, I hope you brought your poncho to work because you're going to need that. It's very rainy out there. Not nice at all, but we can't let that stop us. We got to keep the training on the roll. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my background, how I got into triathlon, and what I hope to do with the vlog moving forward. I have a swim workout later on today, so depending on if the pool lets me film it, I'm going to do that as well. So let's get into it. Alright, time to talk about little old me. So for those of you that don't know, I lost quite a bit of weight. I used to be over 300 pounds, 312 to be exact in my biggest, and I'm currently sitting at 168. So what's that, a difference of almost 150-ish pounds? That was only over a course of 3 years, but majority of the weight came off in the first year and a half, really. I got down to about 180, and then this last little bit of weight had come off through triathlon training. But the goal wasn't always triathlon. What had happened is after that year and a half initially of losing a bunch of weight, I was finding that I was getting really bored going to the gym and doing the same workouts over and over and over. It was very, very stale. I almost wanted to give up with the lifestyle because it's just so mind-numbing. But the guy that initially got me into this fitness lifestyle signed up for his first Ironman. So I was very intrigued. I looked it up. I realized quickly that he was absolutely insane for doing it. But at the same time, I realized how cool it would be to actually finish one. So I started watching finish line videos, had to get the Kleenex though, because of course when you watch that stuff, you're naturally going to cry when you see these crazy stories happen. But it made me quickly want to sign up for one. So I signed up for Ironman 70.3 Calgary the following year, 2017. And I just put my head down and started training for it. I trained extremely stupid. I was going full out every session, just hurting myself continually. I didn't understand how to periodize or do any zone training, anything like that. Standard stuff, but I didn't realize that you needed to do that for endurance training. So I trained for that entire year, made many trips to physio, but I finished the race. When the race came, I finished it in 6 hours and 8 minutes, and I thought that was pretty good for my first one. I did it with the guy that got me into the fitness journey, which made it all the more special. And of course, we had a quick cry and hug at the finish line and went on our merry own way. So that got me extremely hungry. After that race, I was hooked and I needed to keep doing it. So the following year, I signed up for Ironman 70.3 Canada, representing right here with the sweater, and in the background there I have the poster that they gave us. So this time around, I knew I needed to change something because there's no way it was going to be a nice progression if I kept going full out every session. So I found a smart training plan and stuck to it. So that was definitely much more enjoyable to not be beat up after every run, every bike, every swim, just not want to do it the next day. It was definitely the better approach. So I followed that plan for the year. I did many races leading up to that as well. So I did sprint and Olympic distances to get my body ready for that coming into the season. So that also helped, like learning just the transitions, and most of my training on the bike is done inside, so my stability is extremely poor. So any riding I get outside is a definitely added benefit. So I came into Ironman 70.3 Canada feeling very good, very, very good. But the heat hit that day. It was 37 degrees Celsius, and no excuse, I should have probably trained for that, but it didn't do so hot. I think I finished in 6 hours and 40 minutes, albeit it was very, very hilly compared to Calgary. So Calgary was about 230 meters elevation gain, whereas Ironman Canada was 1,300 for the half. So it was definitely more challenging, and I felt more accomplished this time around. I felt like I could actually do anything. So after that, I found out that there was a qualifying race here in Nova Scotia for the age group Team Canada triathlon team to compete in the Lausanne, Switzerland Grand Finale IT World Triathlon Series, long name, race next year in Lausanne, Switzerland, as the name would suggest. So that was about 3 weeks to a month after I arrived home from Whistler. So I immediately got back into training and stuck with it very, very hard, and I ended up winning my age group at this qualifier. So that qualified me to get on the Team Canada age group triathlon team to compete in Lausanne next year. So that's my current goal right now. So me winning my age group puts me on the age group Team Canada standard distance team to compete at the World Triathlon Grand Finale in Lausanne, Switzerland next year. That race is in the end of August, early September. So that's going to be my main late season focus. But before that, I have Half Ironman Mont Tremblant, which is my A race. I'm looking for a few Half Ironmans to mix in there as well, looking at places like Florida, and then some other mid-season race after Mont Tremblant to kind of keep me in the groove of Half Ironmans, because my ultimate goal is to qualify for the Ironman 70.3 World Championships. I'm not going to step up to the full distance until I reach that goal, because I know I have a lot of speed in my legs that hasn't been brought out yet. And I know if I put my training focus onto the full Ironman, it'll be more to get the endurance rather than the speed that I want. So that's going to be my focus for this year. And that's what my training will be focused on, my mindset, everything will be focused on speed. I know I have the distance down, now I just need to get the speed in my legs. And that's essentially what the vlog is going to be, me taking you along on my journey to these triathlon events or different endurance events to really show you that anything is possible. I went from this big, massive individual to someone that is doing these crazy endurance events. But it doesn't matter if it's fitness related. You can do anything you put your mind to, and that's really what I want to share with you. I'm going to do a little mini series about my weight loss to try and help individuals that seem to be struggling. I hope that I can help with that as well. If you want anything specific, please just drop a comment down below and I'll make sure to talk about it if I've experienced it. And if not, I'll try to find a resource that will help you with it. So if you want to come along with the journey, please make sure to subscribe, like the video if you'd like, and share with your friends. Let's get this journey started, baby. Let's take you to the pool. Alright, so I just got back from the pool and I totally forgot to bring my camera in. Still an amateur at this, so next time I'll make sure to remember to bring it in. But it wasn't very exciting anyway. I just did a quick 1,000 meters. All it was to get wet. I put on my floaty pants to make it extra easy. Thank the Lord for those things, because they are a lifesaver when you don't feel like getting in the water. I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to subscribe. See you on the next one.